Hey family, I have a message from God, and He says, stop overthinking it. You've been thinking about it nonstop, running the same thought through your mind over and over. What if I fail? What if it doesn't work out? What if I made the wrong move? And God says, you've thought about it long enough. Stop overthinking what I've already worked out. Overthinking looks like control, but it's really fear dressed up as logic. You tell yourself you're being careful, but truth is you're scared. You're scared to fail. You're scared to move. You're scared to trust that God's got it handled. But be real, overthinking is draining you. It's like running in circles on a treadmill. You're moving, but you're not getting anywhere. You're tired, you're anxious, and your peace is gone. But listen, you can't think your way into peace. You trust your way into peace. I remember when I bought my first house, it was a blessing I prayed for, but the moment I got it, I started overthinking everything. What if I made a mistake? What if I can't keep it up? What if something goes wrong? And God had to remind me, didn't you ask me for this? Didn't I open up the door? Then why are you doubting what I've already blessed? And that hit me hard right there because I realized I was stressing over the very thing that I had prayed for. And that's what overthinking does. It tricks you into questioning the blessings you already have. Some of y'all are doing that right now. You prayed for the relationship, and now you're analyzing every text message. You prayed for the new job, and now you're worried you're not good enough. You prayed for peace, but your mind won't let you rest. The enemy knows if he can clutter your thoughts, he can keep you quiet. He can quiet your faith. But you've got to take your mind back. In 2 Corinthians, it says, take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ. That means you control what stays. You don't have to sit there entertaining every fearful thought that passes through. When your mind says you're not enough, you answer, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. When your mind says you can't handle this, you say, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Maybe you've been thinking about going back to school. You keep saying to yourself, I'm too old. What if I can't handle it? But if God placed that desire in your heart, He's already made a way for you to walk it out. Or maybe He's been telling you to start something like that business, that podcast, that ministry. You've been paralyzed by the what ifs. You don't need clarity to move. You need courage to trust. Faith doesn't wait for the full instructions. It moves on revelation. You keep trying to plan it perfectly, but God never asked you for perfect. He asked you for obedience. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is stop thinking and just breathe. Whisper, God, you got this. Because He does. He's already gone before you. He's already worked out what you've been worried about. You've been looking for a sign, but the peace you've been craving is the sign. God is saying you don't have to understand it. You just have to trust me through it. The Lord says you've been sitting in your thoughts too long. You've been trying to fix what I've already finished. You've been replaying that pain when I'm trying to rewrite your peace. He's saying, let it go. You don't have to control what's in your mind. You don't have to control what's in my hands. Rest your mind. I've already taken care of this. I've already taken care of the details. Everything is worked out. You've been living in your head, but it's time to live in His presence. You've been overthinking what only faith can handle. So exhale and release it. You're not losing control. You're finally giving it back to the one who never lost it. God says you've thought about it long enough. You thought about it long enough. Now watch what happens when you trust him. All right, fam, I want to say thank y'all for listening. Until next time, y'all have a blessed one.